No, do I sound happy? You promised me the lead, and I'm number 2 on the call sheet once again. This is how you can learn a language effortlessly, relaxed, by watching your favorite shows and copying native speakers until it sticks. Let's be honest, guys, most of us have tried every method out there: apps, grammar books, YouTube videos, and you still freeze when a native speaker talks to you. It's not that you are bad at languages. The way you have been learning wasn't the most effective. Hi guys, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to Wanna Speak by Veronica. My name is Veronica, I am from Poland, and I learned Spanish as my third language by watching Netflix, movies, and shows. I would watch and carefully observe people's mouth movements. I would connect the sounds to the scene and repeat the whole phrases out loud over and over again. And I reached an intermediate level in about 7 months. But back then I didn't have any structure, to be honest. I didn't have a clear plan. I wish I had the tool that I'm about to share with you in today's video. Most people think that watching shows in another language is enough to get fluent. And I really hate to break it down for you, but it's not. You end up glued to your couch, reading subtitles, missing keywords, and forgetting everything the next day. This is passive learning. This is something that we do not want to do. What actually works is something called comprehensible input. It's when you consume content that's not too easy, not too difficult. You consume content that's challenging enough to keep going. What I like to call it is this sweet spot. And this, connected with full immersion, where you surround yourself by real language, is the key. This is your way to fluency. And this is exactly what Lingo Pie gives me. And now guys, this video is sponsored by Lingo Pie. But to be honest, there is no amount of money a brand could pay me if I didn't believe in their platform or tool. Lingo Pie is a game changer. Unlike traditional boring methods, it turns entertainment into a complete language learning experience without killing the fun. Lingo Pie is a watch and learn platform where I can learn through real TV shows and movies. What I love about this platform is that it gives me full immersion made simple. I'm exposed to real accents, slang, and cultural expressions while still learning in context. And that's how my brain remembers naturally. Let me give you an example of my client who learned English from a textbook. I don't know if you guys know that I also do relationship coaching for women. I was coaching one client. She is actually from Poland, but we were speaking English. And she was using these very formal words like however, despite, due to. And I was like, okay, interesting. I wasn't like doing the English coaching, so I wasn't correcting her. But what I observed was that she was speaking like a textbook because she learned English like 20 years ago at school. Was her English correct? Of course it was. Was her English natural? So now let me show you how I use Lingo Pie as a tool to sound natural. Every show and movie comes with double subtitles. I can see both my language and the language I'm learning. And every word is clickable. One tap and I get the translation instantly. It's like having a built-in dictionary that doesn't interrupt the story. Every word I click is automatically saved. Later I can review it through flashcards and short quizzes based on that exact episode. That's how I remember the vocabulary that matters to me, not some random words that I don't care about. The vocabulary that I am going to use in my personal life. So later I can grab these phrases and use them in real conversations. If I still don't understand something, Lingo Pie's language coach or grammar notes explain it right there in context. I always say it, guys, it's so crucial that you learn words in context. You don't want to bomb your brain with some random words that you don't know how to use anyway. Shadowing. You already know that this is my absolute favorite technique. This is what made the difference for me. This is what helped me get fluent so fast in Spanish. The shadowing technique basically means that you listen to native speakers, you pause, and you copy exactly what you heard.
No, He's making double the amount I'm making, and
No, he's making double the amount I'm making. On Lingo Pie, there is this cool option, say it. It lets me shadow native speakers and get instant feedback on my pronunciation.
Have you heard of knocking?
Have you heard of knocking? Have you heard of knocking? If it's too fast, I just slow it down. I train my ear and my mouth at the same time. That's how you start sounding natural. When you watch movies or shows, you are also immersed in the culture of this language. So for example, if you learn English and you want to speak with an American accent, then you have to watch American shows. Thanks to watching real TV, you can also pick up tones, fillers, jokes, slang words. Slang words are very important. Things that no textbook can ever teach you. That's the magic of full immersion, guys. To stay fully immersed, make sure that this language is in your life. And watching is obviously one of our really powerful options. You can use Lingo Pie on your laptop, on your phone, even on your TV. So it fits into your daily routine without this feeling of studying. You don't want to actually study a new language. You want to live it. Can you see this mindset shift? If you are still not fluent in a language, it means that you just didn't put enough reps. So the good news is that you can really get fluent in any language you want. Just put enough reps. After using Lingo Pie for a few weeks, my listening really improved because I'm a visual learner, so I always struggled a bit with listening. It gave me the opportunity to match the sounds with what I see. And with Lingo Pie, you can finally practice at real native speed. If it's still difficult for you, you can slow it down, and later you can bring it back to a normal speed. And this is how you catch up without getting so frustrated that, oh my God, I don't understand anything. We all know that feeling, right? And after a few weeks of practicing with Lingo Pie, shadowing finally became natural, because at the beginning, shadowing can be super awkward, but finally it becomes your routine. Finally, it becomes your habit. Obviously, there is no platform that's perfect, and one of my biggest values is authenticity. My second channel is called Authentica by Veronica, so you get the vibe. Where Lingo Pie could be improved. Sometimes the subtitles don't match every syllable in fast speech, but honestly, that's how real people talk. So I treat it as a real life listening practice. But if something really feels off, I can always report it inside the app and simply move on. Can Lingo Pie be the only study tool? No. Lingo Pie is amazing for full immersion, vocabulary learning, pronunciation, listening, but there is no platform on the planet that can replace real human conversations, real human connections. Use Lingo Pie as a tool that gives you this full immersion in the culture, in slang words, and then take it all and bring it to your life, to your real conversations. And final big question. Is Lingo Pie worth it for learning a language? To me, it's a definite yes. It's fun, affordable, effortless, and complete, everything in one place, but don't forget to take everything you learned and use it in real life. So guys, if you want to learn languages actively, having fun, you can get a 7-day free trial, which is amazing, and 55% off your yearly plan when you click the link in the description, the link below. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you being here and watching my channel. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, if you have ever tried Lingo Pie or maybe you're gonna give it a try. Take care.